Welcome. Hello there. Welcome to the fourth segment of the Rigel Show, also known as Rigel's mystical driftwood fort on the sandy beach of the cosmic navel, where song runs through all of reality. This is a playful Theotokian riparian zone, okay, which seeks to integrate traditional values, modern values, progressive postmodern values, and that which is emerging on the horizon of the evolution of culture and consciousness, postmodern values. We are the narthex, where the aromas of the secular and the incense of the sacred interpenetrate one another. Hard to say that with a straight face, but that's the thing about good theology. If it's not a little absurd, it's not getting under your skin. Okay, just a reminder, let's just double check that it's not getting under your skin. Oh yeah, it's coming in through there. Just a reminder, I am coming to you live from the Earth Dome that I built in my backyard here in Austin, Texas. I just dug a hole in the ground like a 4-year-old and started filling dirt bags, made a dome. And that is where I am today. Today, I'm going to, hey Shari. Okay, Shari's grabbing coffee. Shari's a regular on this show, by the way, so I'm so looking forward to seeing Shari here. Today, I am going to enter the cosmic navel through some experimental free jazz, improvisation on the piano. I call it blind composing, where I just close my eyes and just feel out what comes, you know? Then I might share some free writing that I did this morning. I may invite y'all to share something, you know. Shari might have something to share. Some of you who are considering jumping on here with me, I invite you to take that plunge. We in the TLC call it breaking the fourth wall, when you come live in the digital flesh of on-screen, camera to camera. Okay. All right. So I dropped my link into the chat. So if you do want to join, you can click that link and I'll let you in. Just make sure you have your camera on so I can see your face. And I'm going to start us off with a little bit of this free jazz. Now, I'm going to add my fingers to the stage so you can see that. I'm also going to set a timer for 5 minutes just so you know when this will end, because this is, I think the reason why I do this is partly hazing, partly inviting your inner wild to come out and play. Okay, so it's kind of a two-prong inner process. But sometimes that inner process is a little messy and doesn't make any sense. So we're just gonna kind of dive in that together. And here we go. Let me double check, make sure I can hear the piano. And then, so we'll do a little piano check. Piano check. Piano check. And then, so we'll do a little piano check. Yep. Piano check's coming through. There's a lot of technology that goes into getting the instruments on my computer to stream live through here. So thank you for bearing with me as I navigate that. All right, 5 minutes of free jazz, 5 minutes or less. Okay, let's just put it at that. All right, here we go. Here's my hands. Okay, closing my eyes. Just gonna feel something out here. Just feel it out, okay? Close your eyes and just see what happens. That's a good starting point. That was my timer. All right. So, y'all are welcome to join me here. Boy, I kind of almost fell asleep there at the end, surprisingly. Oh, hey there, Shari. I'm going to bring you on here. Let me just take a little sip. Gonna have some sharing time.
Cheers.
Hey, Shari.
Hi.
Uh-oh. For some reason I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
But I wonder if that's... Try saying something again.
Hello. Hello,
Here,
hello.
you know what? You just say something, and I'm going to check and see if it's coming through on the stream, okay? Try
Okay.
saying something again.
Hello.
Oh, you are there. Okay, so something is going on my end. Bear with me. I can't remember what happened last time. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close this window. I'm just going to close this window and see if I can hear you. Now say something.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Still can't hear you. You just stay right there. You stay right there, Shari.
I'm not going
Cannot
in.
wait to hear what you have to say. Let me look at my audio settings real quick. Everything should be coming through.
Is it coming up? Oh,
All
you
right,
can.
this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these off real quick. Oh my gosh. We're going to go old school. We're going old school here. And I am...
Now I hear nothing. No audio, zero audio. Oh, you're
Okay,
back.
now, can you hear me?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
And I still can't hear you.
What the heck?
Oh, Shari, I'm so sorry about this.
It's okay.
Why does
Don't
this
worry.
keep happening? Okay, do you remember last time you went out and came back
Yep. I
and
can do it.
something was fixed? Do you want to just try that again?
Okay.
Technical difficulties. We're here. We're here. Just bear with us as we figure out how to do this technology. And let me see. I'm going to do let's do all of that. Shari's coming back. Okay, Shari,
Can you hear?
try saying something again.
Can you hear me?
Still not, but wait a second. This is my last. This is my big last hurrah. Speaker will be Zeddy. Okay, now try saying something.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Not working.
I wonder if I can go and come back.
You
Or does
try.
that end the stream?
Oh,
Here, I'm going to remove myself. Shari, this is going to be just you. Why don't you...
Oh, no.
I'm going to come back right back. I'm coming right back.
Hello. I'm going to drink my coffee. If anybody's watching, maybe they can give him some tips about how to get his audio to... He can't hear me, Chad.
Check, check.
Check, check, check.
Hold on. Okay, try saying something again, Shari.
Check, check, check. Weird. Do you want to just... Starting the stream.
You know what? Here, I'm gonna go super old school and drop in from my phone. Okay, we're just gonna go old school. Oh my gosh, you all are so patient. Those of you who are just joining in, I'm gonna join my own StreamYard from my phone.
Where's
There we
McMo?
go.
McMo, how does he do this? How does he fix it?
Let's see. Here we go again. Paste StreamYard link here. Enter studio. Okay, so this
There are some strange things happening in the Earth Dome.
yeah.
The aliens have landed in the Earth Dome.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I do.
I can hear you, Shari. I don't know what the deal is. This is so.
What was it? Was it your microphone? Was your microphone didn't have had zero output or something?
Well, but you could hear me, right?
Oh, that's true. I could hear you.
You could hear me, but I couldn't hear you. So something wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
But we did get a little lovely chat from Chad.
Yeah.
Love the improv soothing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chad. I believe Chad just had a child, or he participated in the process.
Hugely, as far as I know.
Good. Oh my gosh. So, Shari, so good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good, actually. This morning I went outside to do my chores, and yesterday morning the red-winged blackbirds showed up here, and they usually don't show up till the middle of March. So I was like, what? And then this morning, robins, and they don't show up till the end of March.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, ooh, does this mean spring is here? Because I'm ready. So that was a great feeling. Yeah. And then I made a small video of 3 trees in my yard that I was telling Jeremy and Eugene about in the last Lives of the Saints. And I actually sent you the video too.
Oh, cool.
I sent it in your email because it's pretty amazing. Yeah, I'll just let it speak for itself.
Was there like one little moment you want to savor from it?
Well, we were talking about the Ents and just the slow movement of trees, and how, trees are so symbolic of life, right? The tree of life, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the world tree, all these, the tree. And Eugene is, he's a scholar of the Inklings. And so he was just talking about some of the things that he's learned from Tolkien. And then I said to them, oh, you guys would love to see this tree that's growing in my yard. It's so there's 3 trees in a row. There's a big tree, a middle-sized tree, and a smaller tree.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sam.
Yeah. And the middle tree grows up, and then it has a crook. And the woodpeckers are working on that whole area there. And so it's slightly leaning, and it's a cottonwood, and cottonwoods break fairly easily. So I was telling them that this tree grew a really long arm on one side, like really long. And then on the other side, it has a shorter arm, which wraps around the other tree.
Whoa.
Yeah, you got to see the video.
Okay. Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Wow, beautiful. Well, I will look forward to watching that.
Yeah.
My inbox. Did you bring anything to share?
No, I mean, I can share something, but I didn't
Okay.
I didn't bring anything in particular.
Well, I had a few things
Okay, cool.
to share. I would like to share. And then I was thinking that we would do a little songwriting exercise, just a creative, free brainstorm, and see if something comes out of that.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I did a free write this morning.
Oh, nice.
I just thought I would share this to. Oh, what am I doing with my life?
It's going to be funny.
Okay, I'm gonna share this is my DOP, okay, diarrhea of the pen. Just saying diarrhea on live YouTube, forever. It's gonna be here. People will be able to clip this out and be like, Rigel. The glories of forever on YouTube. All right. This one is called I Run Meetings for My Life. That was just the first thing I wrote. Okay. I run meetings for my life. So what if you started a meeting that instead of making it safe for each person in their identities, I made it safe for their soul, which exists outside the reach of words and concepts. I could start each meeting with poetry that forces the posers and power addicts into silence and let the gentle butterflies and rose petals unfurl into the quiet absurdity of becoming, of awakening to the still small voice of God that I heard come out of your mouth when I didn't look right at you, but out of the periphery of my peripheral vision. At a 45-degree angle, I can catch God in my butterfly net and learn to be gentle on myself. I see you in there. 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 I see you in there seeing yourself, and we snap into that which is observing the observer. From the back of your head, I see the hairs that were shaved with a Mach 3 razor and a bottle of that stuff that starts with a B and looks like a barber shop with red and blue stripes swirling up the nozzle, releasing that foam that looks like whipped cream but does not taste like it. I see you in there with your scary face on. Why do you have a scary face? Are you angry or disturbed? Are you righteously indignant or a precious snowflake? Maybe a righteously indignant, precious snowflake? Only God can distract me enough to turn that frown upside down without making me resent you. Forgive me, a sinner. God forgives, and so do I. That's my confession for this morning.
That's okay. You can tell it's Lent.
Yeah, well, I was like, okay, we have forgiveness vespers this Sunday. Might as well start it with myself.
That was good. So there was a little bit of you looking in the mirror while you shaved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looking in the mirror it's a dangerous thing to do. Can be.
Yeah, go on.
Well, because you have to get past the layers, I think, sometimes. At least that's been my experience, You can keep it like just behind the glass kind of thing, where it's knock, 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 and you're just checking for blackheads or,
Mm-hmm.
stray whiskers on women. Or you can take some time and have a good look. And I don't know about you, but that was always the most difficult for me. Couldn't do that.
Having a good look.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't. It's okay now, but I couldn't for a long time.
Yeah, I struggle with that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think my man, the mirror really brings out the vanity. I mean, it's like the first thing I do in the morning is like look in the mirror to see if I look better. And I'm like, there's a cocktail of things that are happening in that moment where I avoid just looking deeply into myself and just take a snapshot of the surface and an instant judgment.
I wrote a poem about that, by the way.
Evolving soul. Good morning, kids. From an old tree-hugging snowflake. I see you. Thank you. Beautiful. From one tree-hugging snowflake to another. Glad you're here, evolving soul. Aren't we all?
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Shari?
I wrote a poem about looking in the mirror on my 33rd birthday, which was 32 years ago. No, it's not that long. It's 29 years ago. I'm really bad with subtraction.
Do you have that pulled up?
I can read it.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I have to remember what it's called. Oh, weird. So, there it is.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. It's called She. My eyes caught hers, and she smiled at me. Then I turned away, but was drawn back to see. Her eyes so bright danced with joy as mine met, and I said hello to a secret well kept. There wasn't a day that I had not known, nor a wrinkle or freckle I hadn't seen grown. Yet I'd never noticed how brown were her eyes, how her cheekbones rose to her hair on each side. Nor had I seen such a genuine smile that spoke of her willingness for the extra mile. And I wanted to know her to reach in somehow, for she seemed to walk higher than I know how. So I, faltering, smiled back, and she welcomed me. And I felt such a part of her destiny. And I told her how pretty I thought that she was. And she bit on a trembling lip and then paused. Yet turn away from me she did not, and a purity stretched out beyond my sad thoughts. And smiling again as embarrassment pained, eyes wide with bewilderment, I noticed again that the window she stood in reflected the light. And as I switched off my lamp, she stood in the night.
God, it's beautiful. Gosh, Shari. You bring these heavy hitters every single time. Gosh. Was it? Yeah, when the thing that stuck out to me was your eyes catching hers. And I kind of stopped paying attention for a second just because I was
worrying about your stream.
Yeah, no. Worried about something.
Can't blame you.
No. I got actually just lost in that moment of when I see myself in the mirror, I don't look at myself in the eyes.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah.
And when I have, it's been actually pretty powerful.
Yes. And that's what I did that day.
Wow. Okay. Shari, you're like unlocking the secrets of the universe.
I don't know about that.
So since we're on the theme of being seen, let's see, I have to like move things around here. So I have like my iPhone on my computer screen.
Yeah, you get Grizz's instructions.
Unacceptable camera position. Oh my God, I know. Acceptable camera positions. I know. I flopped on my technology this morning, Grizz. It was all going great, and then came off the rails. All right, and then evolving soul. At age 75, I look in the mirror and think, go ahead and show up anyway.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Evolving soul. Kind of like can I swear on your stream?
Oh yeah.
It's my version of that beautiful sentence is fuck it.
I love it. Actually, I have kind of a spiritual policy of trying to swear at least once.
Oh.
Not many, not like over swearing gets really old, but
yeah.
You drop one like F-bomb or say shit or something, just to kind of make sure that the conversation is grounded in the imperfections of being a human.
Mm-hmm.
So I welcome that.
Okay.
Okay, so I was going to try to share something that I...
Wait, I wanted to say one thing about your diarrhea of the pen.
Oh, please, yes.
It was interesting. Read your first line again. Just the first line.
So the first line was, I run meetings for my life. So
okay. That was it.
Okay, yeah.
I run for my life. That's what I heard.
No, there's.
I think that's it hidden in there somewhere, Rigel.
Yeah. There's a lot of interesting, that sentence, after I typed this up and pasted it into my, little document here that I use as my agenda, I read that sentence back a couple times, and yeah, there's I run for my life. There's also I run meetings, and I think of meetings as points of communion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's where I get my life. That's where life comes from for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice too. Yeah.
Those meetings. And so maybe I'm running towards that. I'm running away from that. Sometimes.
Well, I think having inserted meetings in there is more of a running towards than running.
Meetings. Okay.
It's right in the middle of the sentence.
It is.
Positioned. Like,
right.
Right. Like you're not running for your life. You're running for, meetings.
Right.
For your life. So yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, did you have any other thoughts, reflections on?
There's a sound now. Oh, wait.
Sound?
Oh, maybe it was a fan. It's off now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was maybe adjusting something.
Okay. All good now. No, I'm good if you want to continue.
Okay, so I'm going to try something here. So now that I am, okay, I'm going to try a presentation. We'll screen share and see if this works.
Ooh.
So tell me if you can hear. Let's see. Can you hear that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Should I make this full screen maybe? That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can.
It's just like behind my phone, which is taking up the screen. Here we go. Yeah. I feel like that's good. Okay, so this is from McMosif. You know McMosive, right?
Yeah.
Did you run across him? So I was sampled for the first time in my life by McMosive.
Oh, nice.
It was so fun to see what he did with, oh gosh, hold on. Luke Thompson. Luke, I can see your face here. I was so, I don't know, it just felt so honoring to be sampled in the way that he did it, because you know the way McMo sets up his streams is he spends the first like hour and a half just composing
Yeah.
on his, you know, on this this little screen right here. You'll just be looking at this for like an hour while he composes some sort of like chill hop, you know, retro sounding electronic-y type music. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
And so he's working with both my voice and my weird jazz chords. Like you know those like super bizarre jazz chords? He sampled them and then added his own beats and layered some other stuff on top of it and turned it into this cool thing. And he also just understood my humor in the midst of all that.
Yeah.
So I try, let's see. Luke says, McMo's style is kind of NSYNC dirty pop. So I'm gonna play you just a sample of his samplings.
Yeah.
So this is him working with my little jazz chords. Jazz.
The jazz gets me every time. I'm not gonna lie. The jazz gets me every time.
So he would do this like jazz. He caught, you know, he caught my eye there.
That's great.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is maybe I'll actually play this in my outro, but I'll just give you a little tiny sample of this.
Yeah.
Here's some of it. So here's his.
There's too many names to name, and I will see you. Things will be much more to find out.
And I'm not going to make any more excuses. I'm done with excuses. I'm just going to jump in so you know that there is
the same emphasis with a different direction.
Let me put that like that.
How would they
So
do that?
you know
How?
there will be an end to this madness. Okay, so 5 minutes, and this is free jazz. Start the
How do you
okay, so 5 minutes
from their
this
face
is free jazz.
yes. that takes care of their body on the way out?
Free jazz, y'all.
I think part of it is you have to put a wedge between what they're orienting their process of making
Jazz.
and one of the wedges
All right, I just want to play a little sample of that.
Oh, so good.
He's just so fun. I'll play that at the end and drop a little McMosive link
Yeah.
in the description.
Yeah, totally.
Done. So,
I wish McMosive would join.
yeah, I know he was roaming around last Friday. I don't know if he's out there right now, but this is again a weird time for people to join in on stuff if they actually have like day jobs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I'd be open to jumping into like an interesting exercise with you.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else that you want to bring. So you've got pen and paper.
I'm here for it, Professor.
Okay. Okay, so what I was thinking we would do is actually, you could use your pen and paper, but I was actually thinking that we would use the same document and I could just type what we're both saying into the document screen. And then if that doesn't work, you know, we can figure something else out.
you're well versed in this in the medium. So
I don't know. Kind of. I clearly don't really know enough of what happened. Okay, so let me set this up. So the exercise that I had in mind, I'm going to share this document. The exercise I had in mind is called CAR or TAR, which is concepts, associations, and rhymes.
Mm.
And we're just going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see. Is that, you see that okay?
That's good. That's perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And I actually got this exercise from the folks over at Songtown. So I kind of reappropriated it and made it my own. But basically the idea is you set a timer for 3 minutes and brainstorm just concepts, title ideas, anything. And then we do 3 minutes of just a free, we choose one of those and do free association. And then we choose one of those and do some rhymes in the poor man rhyming system.
I can feel how rusty my gears are already. So
what? Mine are very rusty as well. So, this could be fun. If anyone out there is watching and in the comments, feel free to drop in a concept and I will copy. I think I can copy and paste it. Can I? No. Let's see. Can I actually?
No, I don't think you can copy paste.
I can just type it though. So we're keeping the concepts like shortish, a few words, something like that. And
why don't you give us an example?
I mean, like broken heart, that's the concept.
Right.
Crashing waves,
Okay, so this is like, and the goal is you're writing a song?
We're not actually writing a song yet.
Okay.
This is like we're dipping our toes into the chaos of creativity.
Cool.
And we're just reaching down to see if there's anything in there that might turn into a song. Sometimes this will turn into a song. Sometimes it might just turn into a couple lyrics. Sometimes it never needs to see the light of day, except here on YouTube, it's going to be forever. So, we're just embracing the discomfort of, I don't know. I've been toying with the idea that streaming live on YouTube is kind of like the final judgment.
Oh yeah.
Another topic. Final judgment. There's a
concept.
Okay, let's get this timer started. I'm gonna start 3 minutes, and y'all just throw stuff out there. I'm gonna 3 minutes starting 1, 2, 3. Starting now. I'm putting final judgment.
Trees hugging.
Trees hugging. Mirrored life.
Yeah. Early birds.
Early birds. You already did trees hugging. Let's see.
Sunshine. Sunshine.
All right. Evolving Soul, you're officially part of this songwriting journey.
Cool.
Sun shining. Oh, Luke Thomas. Falling out of love over the course of one meal. Falling out of love over the course of one meal. Oh my God. This is very specific.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How about how about I see you, but EYE?
Oh, I see you, Shari. How about snowflake?
Oh yeah. Mhm. Oh, just in honor of one of my favorite songs, Stapler.
Oh, stapler. Okay. One of your new favorites.
It's at
Okay.
the top of my list.
Let's see. Breaking silence.
Mm. Ladders of divine descent, Luke says.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Okay.
And Out of One Moment from Evolving Soul.
Okay, so ladders of divine descent, and then Out of One Moment from Evolving Soul. And okay, let's see, anything else popping up? All right, that is the time. That is time. So now, let me see something real quick. Is this working? Okay. So now, Shari, what we do, oh wait, we have a few more coming in. We got a few more coming in. Slight momentary afflictions and eternal weights of glory. Let me write that down. Luke, we got you. Slight momentary afflictions and eternal weights of glory. Dude, that is like, that needs to be a book right there. And then
It's called the Book of Job.
Spring surfing. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next session, the next little section of this exercise. So what we do now is we're going to do associations. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Bam. I'm just going to take this. Associations. Take this. Rhymes. So now let's pick one of these concepts. Just real quick, let's take like, why don't you pick your top two, Shari? Anyone in the chat can kind of weigh in, and we'll see if one emerges as the one. So
Top two?
yeah, two favorites.
Well, it's the day that's happening outside that's dictating what my favorites are.
Yeah.
They're all really great.
Yeah, this is good.
But early birds and sun shining would be the two that I'm loving.
And sun shining. I like early birds and mirrored life. Anyone from the chat want to chime in on this? Okay, let's just go with early birds. All right. So now what we're going to do, this is our free association. So what we're going to do is just one of the tendencies with free associating is to like get too far away from the original topic. So as that starts to happen, like I don't want to shut that down at all, because that's also the beauty of free associating.
Right.
But to kind of like bring it back to early birds.
Okay. So you're making this kind of a movement
Yeah, it's just kind of a movement.
in
But
and out.
honestly, that's almost too much direction. We just need to start jazzing on this. Okay, so we're 3 minutes free association on this early birds topic. And you can get gross, you can get, this is free flowing. Okay.
And what are we doing, like whole sentences or just words or
No, this is just like one word, maybe
one word?
words, but this is like one word.
Okay. I
Really.
got lots. Oh, lots going through my mind.
Crusty,
Mud.
mud. Satiation,
Worms.
worms. Opportunity,
Hmm. Now you threw me off there.
oh, Polly Thurston joining in. Oh my gosh, this is my aunt from Port Townsend, Washington. Hey, Polly, so good to see you here.
Nice.
Polly adds sing.
I was going to say singing. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Playing.
Playing. Love.
Love.
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Rush hour.
Thermals.
Thermals. Yes. Robin. I don't know why that came up, but Okay, seeing from Evolving Soul. Fly to infinity. I'm gonna actually break that down, Polly, into fly and infinity.
Yeah.
Feeling. Nice.
Family.
Family. Breakfast. Tacos. Cats.
Bells.
Bells.
Birthing we have from Evolving Soul.
Oh, birthing. Thank you, Evolving Soul.
Buds.
Buds. All right, that's our 3-minute timer. Y'all did excellent. Okay, so now with the rhymes, what we'll do is we will we should probably pick like 3 of these words just in case. Usually, we just get through 1 or 2. Oh, Evolving Soul is Rick. Just want to kind of say, nice to see you, Rick. So with the rhymes, let's pick. Why don't you pick a word and I pick a word, and we'll start with one and then just kind of go until the 3 minutes is up.
I'm gonna pick ones that are easy to rhyme with.
Yeah, that's actually a smart idea.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say sing.
Sing.
Fly.
Okay.
Fly.
Sing, fly. And I'm gonna do worms and cats. Okay. So let's just start with, sing. Let me just get this lined up here. All right. And so the way, kind of the poor man's rhyming, one way to do it is to just start in the A's, like sing, bling, A, B, C, cling, and just go through the alphabet. But just throw stuff out there and I'll write it down, okay?
Okay, that's everybody in the chat too. Come on, guys, you're going.
Oh yeah.
That's a long 26 letters.
We haven't started yet. We're gonna start right. 1, 2, 3. All right, 3 minutes. And I see Polly says bring, bling, cling. Yep, cling.
Oh.
Let me see. D.
Fling. Fling.
Fling. Ooh, I like that. Fling.
Can it be an ing like clinging, or does it just have to be one syllable, like sing?
Let's kind of open it up to close rhymes, because when you're singing things, you can fudge
you can drag it out.
Yeah, you can fudge it.
Yeah. Ding. Ding is another one here.
Ding.
Oh, you got that.
Ring. No. Ing. Ming.
Caring.
Caring. Caring. Yeah, that's gonna be. You can throw ing on the end of any word.
I know.
So
see, they're going for it now. Zinging.
Yeah. Ring. Okay. Ring. Zinging.
Wing. Wing.
Wing. There we go.
Ping.
Ping. Okay. Okay, let's move on to fly.
I.
Yep.
By.
Dry. What'd you say?
By.
By. Yep. Cry. I mean, that's a solid word right there.
Tie.
Tie.
Lie.
Lie.
Try.
Try. Oh, these are juicy.
Buy as in B-U-Y.
Oh, wow. Good one. Buy. Try. Shy.
Shy.
There's
Yeah.
SH, there's like chai. Okay.
Yeah.
Up a guy. You know?
Oh yeah. Sky.
Sky. Classic. Solidify. Okay.
Why? Why?
Why
is good. Why?
Say, I'm gonna not do solidify just because the rhyme. Really, we want the rhyme to be lining up with the
meter.
The emphasized part of the word, which is the first vowel. Fly and solid don't rhyme. You can get away with rhyming the fi and solidify, but okay, I'm done lecturing. But I love you, Rick. Amazing. Let's do one more with worms. Just I feel like we need a little bit more earthiness in this one. So let's just go a couple more minutes. and do some rhyming with worms.
Turn.
Turn. Yeah, turns, turn. That's, yeah, turn.
Learns.
Churn. What'd you say?
Learn.
Learn. Classic.
Burn.
Burn. Discern.
Mm.
Um, Yearn.
Fern.
Yearn.
Fern.
Fern. There it is. Fern
Nice.
from Evolving Soul. Thank you. All right. Fern. Squirm.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect.
You know?
Worms do squirm.
Yeah. Adjourn. I don't even know if that's how you spell it, but
Yeah, that's good.
yeah. All right. So we got some rhymes. So that's kind of the exercise. And you can see that there's things starting to form here. So like one thing we could do is just drop this and go off to our own little spaces and try to write a song using this. Or we could try to like maybe put together a few couplets or a few verses using maybe just one, like just a couple rhyming lines.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out a few of these and maybe there's something interesting in there. Okay. So
From the rhymes or from all of it?
From the rhymes.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the rhymes down onto another sheet, but the title is Early Birds. Okay. So this is going to kind of anchor us back. And so let's just see. Oh, wait, we have one more. Evolving Soul says perm. Yep. Right on. Perm. All right. So the idea here is to create like a two lines that rhyme. Okay. So why don't we start with the sing word and see if we want to play with sing and one of these other words. And so we would end the first line or the second line with sing. Oops. Sing. And, you could do something like, in the morning, I hear you sing. Right?
I was going to start it with that too. In the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was. Yeah, crazy.
In the morning, I hear you sing.
Do you want to make this funny or?
This can be very free flowing. We don't have to settle on anything here. Oh wait, I did want to just make sure that while we're here, I want to just record who all is here with us, throwing down. So we have Luke, Thompson, Shari, Rigel, Polly, Thurston,
And Rick?
Rick. Just to kind of honor the collaborative co-writing process. Okay, so in the morning I hear you sing. What could we do with that?
In the morning, I hear you sing as you gather on the wing.
If you gather,
As.
as you gather on the wing?
Yeah.
As you gather on the wing. Nice. Okay, let's try, let's now do one for fly. And these lyrics don't necessarily have to like work with each other right now. We're just kind of
Oh, okay.
kind of having
It doesn't have to be a continuation of the thought above then.
no. We
Okay.
can play around with stuff.
Upwards, upwards, off you fly.
Upward, upwards, off you fly. Upwards, upwards, off you fly. Past the mirrors to the sky.
In my eye.
Oh, past the mirror. What'd you say?
In my eye.
Past the mirror in my eye.
Yeah. Mirrors.
Mirrors. Thank you. Yeah, no. Love that. Okay. We can come back to these, but let's go to worms. Can you see me through the fern?
Nice.
Sorry, we'll make that not bold. Can you see me through the fern? Or do you see me in the fern? In the ferns? Do you see me in the ferns?
Yeah. Yeah. Either way.
I'll just leave it. I'll leave it.
Like wait a minute now. Like a can you see me through the ferns in a bush that always burns?
Ooh. In a bush that always burns. Okay, and then we have, did you find some worms? I like that. We're just going to write some of these down. Did you find some worms from Evolving Soul? And then taking turns. I like taking turns, maybe a couple more words to, did you find,
You forgot the you there. Did you find?
thank you. Find some worms. Oh, he said, yeah, taking turns. I'll just put that down there. I don't know where it fits, but something nice about taking turns. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think we're taking turns here, you know?
How about, what if you said, well, no, maybe later.
Okay. So, anything else coming to you?
Did you want to add more couplets? Is that what you're...
Yeah, we could add some more couplets. We could like play around with this.
Okay. How about don't buy the lie?
Don't buy the lie. Don't buy the lie.
It's a good song sentence there.
Don't lie.
Don't buy the lie.
What's the lie?
I don't know.
That you're don't buy the lie.
Well, we're talking about mirrors here, so remember.
Yeah. Buy the lie.
You were made for the sky.
Yeah. This is like a this is a becoming song. This is we are at the edge of the nest, spreading our wings, Shari. You are made for the sky.
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm trying to stay close to the early birds here. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Flap your wings.
Mm-hmm. Don't always cling.
Don't always cling.
Oh, we've got You Never Die from Rick.
You were made for the sky. Don't buy a lie. Oh, you never die. Let's just kind of put that in here.
There we go.
What about this?
Taking turns, don't buy the lie, you never die. Flap your wings, don't always cling, you're made. Oh, that's nice. Like that. I like that rhythm.
Yeah. Okay. Whoops. So, in the morning, I hear you sing as you gather on the wing. Did you find some worms? Were you taking turns?
Yeah. You want to stick that in there in between?
Were you taking turns, something like this?
Yeah.
feel like this is a some sort of, it feels bridgy.
Yeah.
Upwards. Let's just put this right here for a second. In the morning, I hear you sing as you gather on the wing. Did you find some worms? Were you taking turns? I almost want to have like another ing rhyme there.
Okay.
So, A, whoops, A, B, B, A. And then this would be A, B, B, A. Yeah, that would match this. A, B, B.
Okay. In the morning, I hear you sing as you gather on the wing. Did you find some worms? Were you taking turns?
And then here's our, here's our, wait, we're looking for ings.
Yeah.
Ing. Did you, okay. Here, I'm going to bring this up here. Sorry, let me just bring this up here real quick so we can kind of see what we're working with. There.
Because in the second one, don't buy the lie, you never die, you are made for the sky. They kind of, ferment together.
Mm-hmm.
So in the morning, I hear you sing as you gather on the wing. And then
Something,
not a care to me you bring. No. That's no. It's too many. It's too convoluted.
yeah. We're taking turns.
Peace of mind to me you bring.
Peace of mind to me. Let's just put it in there. Peace of mind to me you bring.
In the morning, I hear you sing as you gather on the wing. Peace of mind to me you bring. I don't know. You can think of a different thing for peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Or you could just say peace.
Peace.
Peace to me you bring.
Peace to me you bring. Ooh, I like that. Peace to me you bring. Yeah. Okay. This just feels like upwards off you fly, past the mirrors in my eye. Upwards off you fly. I wonder if there's something else. I like repeating upwards off you fly, and then coming back to this I. So you have fly. Let's bring this up here. Upwards off you fly, past the mirrors in my eye. Upwards off you fly. Don't forget to say goodbye. Tell me.
Or please don't ever say goodbye.
Please don't ever say goodbye. Please don't ever say goodbye. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Past the mirrors in my eye, upward, off you fly. Please don't ever say goodbye. I mean, that feels like a chorus right there. know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you got 2 verses, a chorus, and a bridge. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just.
Now you got to work your magic.
Oh, okay.
What do you hear for a melody? Just la la la.
Here. Okay. So, my phone is being used right now. Usually, this is the point where I would start my recorder because that's kind of where. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to just real quick. Save. I'm going to pull up my DAW just so I have something that I can record, like record the room basically. Because this is the kind of thing where if I'm not recording it, I'll come up with something and then I'll forget it, and then it's very frustrating. So why is that not? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can just get this recording. Okay. Check, check. All right. Is that recording? Yeah, that is recording. Okay, so now I can just not worry about that. And see, okay, so what I would do, okay, so now that we have this here, this is our bridge?
I guess.
No, this is quick and dirty, okay? So I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna put this up here. Just kind of get this up at the top. So in the morning, so there's this concept called, I call it melody hidden in words, where
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's something coming through that. So there's kind of like a natural melody that is just into this stuff. So I'm like in the so what I would do is start with maybe the chorus. I don't know. I can start with the chorus or a verse. Let's do one of each. Let's start with a line in the verse. So like, in the morning, I hear you sing. 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 In the morning,
Yeah.
I hear you
I
sing.
have a song, but it's an already written song, but it's la 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 la. I don't know what song that is, but that's what's in the morning. I hear you sing as you gather on the wing, something like that.
Ooh, okay. In the morning, what key is that? In the morning, I hear you sing.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, so in the morning, I hear you sing as you gather on the wing.
Yeah.
How about that?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I hear you sing as you gather on the wing.
Yeah. Did you find some words?
Did you find some words?
Were you taking turns?
Were you taking turns?
Peace to me you bring.
Woo, okay. All right. That is recorded in my DAW. So we'll come. I like where you're going up. So we're like peace to me you bring. So that's kind of the range. So it's kind of, this is the range. And then if we wanted to do like the chorus could be higher than this note. So
Yeah, and it has to climb.
yeah, like upwards, upwards. So up, the shape of upwards does this like, oh, and this is kind of cool, like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, where the bird flying, someday you'll wish upon us. All that.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
did some like upwards, upwards, off you fly. Up, upwards, upward, upwards, upwards, off you fly, past the mirrors in my eye. I don't know.
Nice.
Words, upwards, upwards, off you fly, past the mirrors in my eye.
Yeah, it's nice at the end there where, because they're kind of going into the sunset, like, they're disappearing. Like that note at the end there for I feels like it's disappearing.
Yes, kind of to bring the note down.
Mm-hmm.
Upwards, 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 off you fly, past the mirrors in my eye. Upwards, upwards, off you fly, past the mirrors in
My eye. That's nice.
yeah, so that's landing on what's the major third. Upwards, upwards, off you fly, past the mirrors in my eye. Upwards, 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 off
You fly. Please don't ever say goodbye. So, I don't know. Sounds kind of Hollywood.
You have such a beautiful voice, Shari. Dang it. All right. Well, I think we have like a seed for this song.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it. Feels so good.
Yeah. You, me, Luke, Polly,
And Rick.
and Rick all just created this little song together. So maybe what I'll do is just play around with it and see if I can codify what we just came up with right there.
Nice.
Like something that's somewhat together.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Have fun.
Oh, that was awesome. I loved it. I loved it. We need more people in here so they can.
Well,
You got to brainstorm, folks. Come on, you got to jump in.
yeah.
It's more fun. The more, the merrier. Yeah, wasn't it?
Hey, Shari, there were more people, I think, participating in this than we had so far.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's kind of like an old steam engine, it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Takes a while to get those engines going. That was nice. That was really fun. I loved it. Thank you so much, Rigel.
Oh,
that's energizing to me. I think it is for others too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's like, and honestly, when we were just putting out those verses, I mean, lyrics are my weak spot. Like that is the place where I need the most help always, and I always feel like I'm learning it again. I'm relearning it. Rick's gonna come in and join us.
Yay! Hello.
Good morning. Hello, Shari. Hello, Rigel.
Hi, Richard.
That was really fun. I was sitting here with my guitar, playing around, trying to come up with some, but I'm not as good a musician as Rigel.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
Richard, tell us just like real quick, we're actually probably going to shut this down pretty soon, but since you're on here, tell me where you're calling in from and how did you find this place?
Yeah, sure. I've been lurking in the corner for about 4 years, and the last year I've dipped in and out, joined a couple of live streams, and but I'm on the Oregon coast, and so kind of, I guess we're all kind of Westies here.
Well, he's in Austin.
I am from the West Coast. I mean, that is my.
Oh, Austin. I was thinking you were in Phoenix or something.
No, I'm in Austin, Texas, but I was born in kind of the Mendocino area, Fort Bragg,
Nice.
Fort Townsend, Washington, which is there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been a big fan of Steve McIntosh for at least 40 years, and I love the developmental philosophy and evolutionary spirituality, Christogenesis from Elia Delio.
Yeah.
And when I was on one of Steve's Zoom meetings, I saw you hosting.
Yeah.
And then you had been on TLC a little bit, and I said, "Hey, I know that guy."
Oh my God.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So to me, that's really beautiful because it looks like the synthesis that I'm hoping for.
Wow.
You know, TLC and Matthew Segal and Elia and Steve McIntosh. And,
Yeah.
So that's who I am.
Oh, that is so, what a wild, small, I mean, this is what happens when you're in this, like the edges of
Yeah.
culture, you know, there's not a whole lot of us there and we find each other.
Yeah, thank God.
About the TLC and just the organism of the TLC is it makes that happen so quickly, I feel like, because you can just jump in. Like we were writing a song together before I found out that you have this developmental philosophy, TLC, Matthew Still, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is the virtual village. And, you know, it's like our culture has been so atomized for the last 50 years. And now I think this is a bridge. I mean, it's not like in person, but it's better than nothing, a lot better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially if you can integrate actual practices like what Rigel just did today.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so you're not just sitting there listening again, like, you know, I don't know if it's the changing weather, the longer daylight hours, but I just don't want to listen to anybody tell me anything anymore. Like, I've been doing it all winter. And I'm just like, okay, la, la, la. I want to do something now. And I'm sure it has to do with the daylight hours because that's how I am. As soon as the sun shines, I'm like, I want to do something, you know.
Energized, yeah.
Yeah.
So, that was a great song. I'll fool around on my guitar and see what I can do with it.
Oh, please do. And Richard, feel free to, I mean, you may have my email address already from the whole developmental scene, but if you go on my, you know, shoot me an email and I'll give you my personal email address and we can stay connected. And I don't know, maybe something will come out of this.
Great. I love it. Thank you. Yeah. Are you still hosting the Zoom meetings with Steve?
Yeah. So I work for the Institute.
Okay.
Like the other employee.
Because I watched a Zoom meeting of 3 or 4 days ago, and it was about a new book, and you were hosting, and then I looked at the date, and it was like 9 years ago, and I thought, wow, you know.
Oh, okay. Probably what happened is that, so we posted a couple of old talks on the Developmental Philosophy YouTube channel. But then we also just did were you at the February meetup? Zoom?
No, I just signed up to take part in that.
Okay, yeah. So our next one will be in March, the second week in March. But yeah, this month, the February meetup was about he's kind of getting at some topics that are in his book that he's
Right.
he's like done with writing it, and now it's in the editing process.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and the whole institute, like the whole kind of scope of what we're focusing on has expanded outside of politics and more into spirituality, which is really exciting for me because I don't know politics. Like I'm kind of like an anarchist, you know? and, so
Well, you could just go back to my expletive in earlier and just to say that you're more like fuck it.
Yeah, I'm like fuck it for 1 minute, and then the next minute I'm like I gotta do something here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm a big proponent of George MacDonald's "Shine Your Light." That's the thing to do for me.
Yeah.
And so that's why I like to get involved in these things, because I'm like, well, sometimes we don't know how much light we actually have to shine until we get involved in something like this.
Yeah.
And then we're even surprised by ourselves. We're like, wow, that was amazing, and then we shine even more. So
yeah,
that's my solution to the world's problems.
Exactly. I'm trying to practice shining without casting shadows.
Well, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then there's also a practice of seeing the light in the shadows.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
And there's also the idea that the shadows bring out the depth.
Shari. I mean, it's things would be really boring to look at if they didn't have shadows.
That's right.
Yeah. It's just, there's in the book Fantastes, Anotos goes into a place that he's been forbidden to go to, and when he comes out of it, he has a shadow for the first time. But the interesting thing about his shadow is it's autonomous. So it moves around, and whenever it lands on anything, it disenchants it. Very powerful.
Yeah.
Little analogy there.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, he
think about
sees
that.
something as like a real fairy world, and then the shadow will run across it, and it'll just be something really stupid and boring.
Yeah. It's kind of like the shadow. Maybe the shadow is helpful when it's part of you, but when you project it somewhere, it doesn't work anymore.
Sometimes I think that because we live in such a disenchanted world, we're actually living in a world where our shadow has become autonomous. We're not even aware of where it is, where it's falling, and what it's falling on, right? And so it's kind of like breathing, like the disenchanted world becomes the water you're swimming in, and you have to rediscover, which I think is what a lot of people here are in the process of doing. Thanks to people like Malcolm Geit and Martin Shaw and Paul Kingsmith and, many others.
Yeah.
I just had this image of Peter Pan sewing his shadow back on himself. Is that from one of the Peter Pan? Does he actually do that in the book?
I don't remember.
Oh,
but there's a good chance. I don't know when Peter Pan was written. I'm going to do a little digging because, man, I'll see an analogy, like something analogous to what George MacDonald has written in somebody else's work, and then I'll go back and find out that they were close friends or they were highly influenced by him. I'm not saying that that's the case for the author of Peter Pan, but it would be cool to see. Yeah. Like Mark Twain, and guess who did a version of one of George MacDonald's did the illustrations for a version of one of George MacDonald's fairy tales. His best one is called The Golden Key. Maurice Sendak. He wrote Where the Wild Things Are. Remember him?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
Look.
that book, Where the Wild Things Are, was influenced by George MacDonald.
wow.
Imagine.
And this whole space here is pretty influenced by Where the Wild Things.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole playing blind jazz and free writing, like,
Totally. It's about imagination, right? It's about imagination.
what were you gonna say, Rick?
Oh, I just wondered what's the Cliff Notes version of Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh, I'll show it to you. I have it. Hang on a second. If you
Yeah.
have a minute, Rigel.
Well, Richard,
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm really happy to meet you, Rigel.
That's
Where the Wild.
Oh,
this was my kids. This was my kids' book.
oh, okay.
And there's the little boy in the story.
Oh,
And he's got a really good imagination, right?
uh-huh. Nice.
I'll just show you see if I can find a big one there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a great story. Scares the crap out of a lot of kids, but
yeah, it looks a little bit like that.
but it's in a good way.
Yeah.
There's something about it that makes you it makes you want to go away but then approach and go away and approach, in a weird
Yeah,
way.
it sort of shows another level of imagination.
Well, because the boy is not scared, like
Yeah.
Wearing a soft little fluffy outfit. It feels like soft and scary at the same time.
yeah, like look, he's even defiant,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's contending with the monsters,
Yeah. Hey, you guys and gals and everyone else out there in between. I actually have to I just looked at the clock and my child is home from school today. So, I mean, I'm actually the parent on duty right now. So, be a responsible human being. But this has been so lovely. Any thoughts? Anything you want to leave with the world of YouTube? From either of you?
Just want to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rigel.
Yeah.
Let's create together.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you jumping on. This is the biggest collaboration we've had so far.
The fourth wall.
All right.
Okay, ciao.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Rigel.
Bye, Shari.
Bye, Richard.
Bye.